Could you just reiterate what you were talking about? I mean, is the state prepared for that?
Okay, and I think I need to say that we don't know we're going to lose it. You know, they could come and pass a new authorization for MAP 21 and funding could be in place. If that's the case, we'll be tickled to death. So, but there's a possibility that that won't happen, and so I felt the governor needed to be aware of that. Hopefully it won't be. But it's important for us as a department to know that that's a possibility. And so what we've done is we've looked at where we are and how we are financially, and what will happen is that we won't be able to start new projects if that were the case. But we will maintain everything that we have and keep maintaining our bridge program. So the assets that we have will not get worse, and our roads will still be considered the best in the nation, and maybe even more so because we probably have more liquidity than most other states because we don't have transportation debt.
How much will that funding be if it was to?
How much would we lose?
Yeah.
About $850 million for 1 year, and then it would go down to we would lose about $300 million thereafter. And that number would basically be going down because there's less revenue going into the Federal Highway Trust Fund because of the way we fund gasoline.
And if it happened, it would happen probably when?
October 1st, 2014, 10 months from now. So unless, you know, they extended safety lube every 6 months. So, I mean, they could extend it for periods of time with additional funding if they could find the money to do that.
Was the last gas tax increase at the state level
1989. Mm-hmm.
And you know where we rank in terms of how big our gas tax is, or fuel tax?
I think we're in the 14th or 15th lowest. I think it's 14th lowest gas tax in the nation.
If the governor asked you for a recommendation on raising new revenue, would you recommend it?
I completely agree with the governor that we're sending money to the federal government right now, and that's our money. I mean, Tennesseans are sending money, and they're sending it back. I think it's very important that we know what the big picture is before we decide what we do internally. We also need to know if the federal government's going to put more requirements on us on maintenance of our roads and stuff. So until we get that picture, it would really be premature to start talking about what needs to be done in Tennessee.